Hello, welcome again. This is Jason. So today we'll be looking at some listening tips for the IELTS exam. So we're going to look at 3 tips, and tip number one is practice as much as possible. So practice as much as possible. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the better you will become. You know, try and get yourself familiar with some easy tests first and move on to some more difficult ones later. But try the easy ones. Try and get nearly full scores, then move on to the difficult one. And also try and find some listening tests by looking online, such as esl-lab.com. They've got some good listening tests there. And also at Interpass, we've got our books, which have many listening tests for you. So there's no excuse not to practice. The second tip I can give you is during the IELTS listening exam is to make notes. So when you're making notes while you're listening, make notes of any keywords you hear. So for example, any nouns, any adjectives, any numbers, because these words, keywords, will help you form your answer if you miss it. And also pay attention to any words that are stressed. Any words that are kind of stressed or emphasized will help you, because that could be the answer. And if you're unsure of the answer, just come back to it later. And so tip number 3 is understand why you got the questions wrong. So I'll repeat that again, understand why you got the questions wrong. This is a really important part of your process for learning and improving English. When you get a question wrong and you're practicing at home, look at the transcript. Find out why you got that question wrong. Listen to it again and again until you understand why you got that question wrong. And for multiple choice questions, try to understand why some of the choices for multiple choice were not correct. That will really help you for the multiple choice questions as well. So thanks again for listening. We do have another listening tips video which is all about numbers. That's going to be key, so please watch that as well. Thank you.